Hi everyone, this is Mark and thank you for checking out the channel. Today I have a kind of an interesting story that I think will be interesting to some people. So I recently went to the dentist in December, a month and a half ago, right? Standard, go to the dentist, get x-rays, cleaning, so forth. And when I finished, did the cleaning, did the x-rays, right? Everything's good. She goes, oh, the dentist isn't here today. So you're going to have to come back to have the dentist actually look at your teeth and give you a consultation. I'm like, that's kind of inconvenient. I'm a busy man. I don't have time to be going back and forth to the dentist a bunch of times. I'm like, that's kind of unreasonable, right? I mean, I had an appointment. She didn't cancel. She didn't give me 24 hours notice. So I'm like, this isn't right. Well, anyway, so I went to the dentist again. Oh, back up a bit. For a cleaning and x-rays, and I assume for a consultation also, she charged $313. I'm like, that's a lot of money for a cleaning and x-rays. I think that's more than I've ever paid. But got to keep up with the times. We're in Biden's, what do you call that, inflationary times. Anyhow, $313 seems like a lot of money. But I'm like, I didn't talk to him. I didn't say, well, is it going to be more for the dentist to see me again in a couple of weeks? Because they scheduled an appointment for a couple of weeks. And I just assumed that I had already paid for the consultation. So as it turns out, they want to charge me another $77 for the dentist to look into my mouth and talk to me about my teeth and what needs to be done, if anything. Anyway, I thought that was extreme. And $77. So now we're up to almost $400 for standard cleaning and x-rays and consultation. But I didn't know it was going to be another $77 for that. Anyhow, I get this texting, a text to me that says, please confirm your appointment that's coming up, because if you don't give us 24 hours notice for canceling, we're going to charge you $57.75. I'm like, oh, so if I don't show up, you're going to charge me $57 for not showing up, because I understand it inconveniences you and makes your office work not that efficiently, and you want to charge me something. Now, my brother's a dentist, and I asked him about it. I said, what, do you charge money if a client doesn't show up? They go, no, we hate it, but charging money just produces a lot of bad feelings, and so we don't charge money if a client doesn't show up. We ask them please to, respect our time and so forth, and please to show up on time, but we don't charge them. But my dentist wanted to charge $57 if I don't show up. So it occurs to me that if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander, right? I'm like, I think I should charge you $57 because you didn't show up. You didn't give me 24 hours notice. You just didn't show up when we had our appointment back in December. So when it came time to settle the bill, I said to them, it says right here that you're going to charge me $57 if I don't show up, and you didn't show up last time, so I want that $57 credited in my account. I knew it was a long shot, and of course, this is what she said. The office manager said, well, this is an unusual request, and I understand where you're coming from, but no, we're not going to credit you $57 on your debit card that you used. But what we will do is we will not charge you the $77 that you owe for today's consultation with the doctor, with the dentist. Unbelievable. So I didn't get my $57, but I did get $77 credited for my account. Now, I never would have paid that $77. That's freaking ridiculous. And, that's just usury. I think it's outrageous because you have it's already $300 and something, $313 for a cleaning and x-rays. And then another $77 because I guess it's an individual consultation and she has to charge, right? But I already paid But they're like, no, this is in addition. This is extra. I tell you, I think we ought to settle these kinds of bills in advance and say, let's talk about what it's going to cost. Because, anyway, my son lives up in Cody, Wyoming. I'm in San Diego. So maybe these are San Diego prices. I don't know. But my son is up in Cody, and he had just gone to the dentist. He and his wife went to the dentist, cleaning and x-rays consultation, $250 for 2 people. I'm like, that's where I'm going to go for my dental work in the future. When I go to visit him, I'm just going to bring my dental, my x-rays and so forth that I now have received from my dentist. I asked him to send it to me, email it to me. So I have that, and I'll just take care of those things when I'm up in Cody, because it's too expensive here. And I even mentioned this to my dentist. I said, this is the discrepancy in the pricing. And she goes, well, you can go to Mexico and have it done even cheaper. I'm like, no, I'm not talking about going to a foreign third world country to have my dental work done. I'm talking about a real dentist who's really passed a dental school and qualified by American standards. I don't see why I don't just do it when I'm on a vacation. And that's what I'm going to do. So, very interesting. I didn't get my $57 credited, but I didn't have to pay the extra fee, the extra $77 that she wanted for a consultation. Even though, anyway, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal, but I thought it was interesting. So if you found this to be an interesting story, if you have a comment, send me a note. Leave me a note. I love reading the replies that I get on my videos. So, this is Mark saying goodbye from beautiful Vista. It's January 20th, Inauguration Day, so we have a new president coming in. And it's 63 degrees here. And if you can see, brilliant blue sunny skies. So maybe that's why it costs more to see a dentist down here. It's beautiful here. Anyway, thank you for listening. This is Mark. We'll get you on the next video. Bye-bye now.